All right, well, the countdown is almost over. Tomorrow is the $16 million Pegasus World Cup, the world's richest race at Gulfstream Park. Ray, this week we've been delivering news and thoughts about the race. It's time to make our picks, but before we do that, I want to talk about the bigger picture here, because toward the end of last year, there was some doubt and consternation. We were talking about, is this thing going to happen? Is the second event, the Pegasus World Cup, going to happen? And not only is it happening, but it's actually shaped up to be quite a race.
Yeah, this year's edition did not come together as quickly as the inaugural in 2017, but what a race. We've got the newly crowned horse of the year in Gun Runner. We've got the newly crowned 3-year-old champion in West Coast. We've got Sharp Azteca, who won the last Grade 1 race in New York, the Cigar Mile. We've got the Pacific Classic winner, who upset Arrogate. It's a tremendous race. And on a great day of racing, 12 races, over $1 million in the undercard. All of this due to the vision of Frank Stronach, who last night at the Eclipse Awards deservedly was honored with the Eclipse Award of Merit. He made some interesting comments about how, moving forward, how the industry has to work together. We've heard things like that before, a national marketing plan. But, you know, Frank puts his money where his mouth is. He sunk a lot of money into this event to make it happen.
And I guess that's where my question is, going forward, is that financial model sustainable? Because he is putting a lot of money in. Last year, they had 12 stakeholders who put up $1 million. This year, a couple of those slots were purchased by the Stronach Group to fill out the field. So that's one thing. Plus, he's putting in all the money to put on the event and put it on NBC on Saturday afternoon. So going forward, is that going to be a sustainable model? I have questions about it, but I'm pleased that we have an event, you know, that's not in late fall, it's not in the summer, it's in the early part of the year, which is kind of cool to have this. So I hope it does sustain.
Yeah, I do too. It's the perfect weekend just before the Super Bowl. There's no sports on TV tomorrow of note. You know, the national TV audience, this is good for racing. It's great for racing.
So who do you like in the race?
Well, I am going with Sharp Azteca. The more I looked at this race, the more I think you need speed, and he is the speed of the speed. He showed in the Malibu as a 3-year-old that he can go a half mile in under 44 seconds. He's going to have the lead here. I like horses that just say, come and catch me, and I think that's what it's going to be. I think this will be a defining performance for Sharp Azteca to win the Pegasus World Cup.
He is extremely dangerous, in my opinion. He may get brave and just keep going. I don't know if he wants a mile and an eighth, and I don't know how much pressure he's going to get, but he certainly has shown the ability to go quick fractions and still keep running. I can't take 4 to 5 on Gun Runner, as much as I think he's the best horse in the race. I will put my money on West Coast. I'm hoping it'll be somewhere close to 8 to 1, because that would be robbery to me. Coming into this race, developing into his 4-year-old season, I think he might even want to go farther, to be honest, than a mile and an eighth. But I think he's going to get a perfect setup, inside trip, just off the pace. And Javier Castellano riding at Gulfstream Park, I like my chances there.
I'm afraid you're not going to get 8 to 1 though on West Coast in this race.
No, probably not. But starting out at 8 to 1. That's not a bad place to be.
Yep.
All right. That's going to do it for the last edition of the Pegasus World Cup News Minute, presented by NYRA Bets, where you can bet any track, anywhere, anytime. Make sure you take advantage of that. Thanks for joining us, and best of luck tomorrow.
NYRA Bets is the best play in online horse racing and betting. Bet from anywhere, anytime using your computer or mobile device. Earn valuable reward points on bets. Play in our exclusive promotions. Sign up now, NYRABets.com.